All right, hello and welcome to MinuteQuest number 15. Once that only. Quest for luck number 3. Probability live stream 77. Probability. I wanted to because I this go on for a while and I'm just holding the button. What the fuck? I was thinking about that. Probability. What's my I guess I really haven't thought about the differences between probability and possibility and all that in a while. So I'm gonna learn a thing or today. If I could properly spell. Um, probably will go a little over an hour today. I do want to see how much progress I can make here. I think I'll make a good amount. Probability of beating the boss. I guess it'd be nice. Beating the boss would be cool. So I think I'll go for 60 minutes. This one I've actually been consistent on the 60-minute thing, so I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna try my best to stick with that. It seems I have no reason to not. Yeah, I have no reason to not to stick with it. I'll probably get the treasure room before, but I think it's over, so that'll be nice. And we'll see. Maybe I'll be able to beat the boss. Got it. All right. So probability. There we go. Chance versus probability versus odds. All right. We got articles. Got articles to read. Probability is study of chance, of the chance something will happen. Often uses synonyms. Informal way of saying probability. All right. Yeah. Cool. Oh, interesting. So odds. The odds of something happening is the probability it can happen divided by the probability it won't happen. That's great. Okay. Never thought there's like a true formula for odds. That rules. That rules. A whole lot. How would I do like probability of getting? So my probability is between 1 and 50, 516. I'm getting. I don't know how that works. Right. So I can hit anywhere between 1 and 516, or I can get a crit and it'll be double whatever I hit. But if I just ignore the crit damage, because that gets added on after, that's multiplicative after the. It's multiplicative after the fact, right? Just the flat times 2 after the probability. So that's a separate part of the formula, right? That's outside the parentheses of the probability formula, right? I guess if you want to think about it that way, I don't know. I'm doing too much math maybe on here, but there's like a bunch of numbers on screen. I feel like I gotta do a little math. I don't have anything pulled up for sets or anything. I don't know if there's anything I'm specifically going for here. I'll probably just end up buying all the items, right? I'll have so much gold, I might as well just go buy all the items just to have them. That's probably one of the. This and intelligence are probably going to have most of the items. Intelligence, I'm going to probably stay a bit more consistent with only buying the magic items I need just to save on money for now. Damn. Probability. So odds equals the probability divided by 1 minus the probability. I don't know probability. I don't know because I have a probability to hit. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to think about a way to phrase it. The chance to hit. The probability of getting certain. I don't know my crit chance. I don't know how that gets added up in the game. This will be good to know. Sort of good to know, like crit chance probability. Possibility. Hold on. I'll have to look up possibility versus probability. Is possibility just if it could even happen at all, right? And probability is like you have to know that it's possible for it to be probable or something. I'll get there. I'll get there. I have more things to read. Thank you to those that watch these. I know that I just pick a thing to talk about sometimes. I know that these get a few views. Maybe just skip there to see the numbers, see how far I get. Cool. If you're hearing this, I really appreciate you. I'm at 30 followers now. It went up. It went up. We did go down, but I think it was a bot. So it's fine. The bots can leave. The bots can leave. It's fine. Yeah, I can get out of here. Only real chatters. Only real chatters around here. If you want to be, if you're a real chatter, you watch. Well, if you're a real person watching the bots, and you want to be a real chatter, you can be in the Book of Chatter, the Minecraft series. You just gotta seem real, I guess. I don't know. Murmur to me through the Book of Chatter or something. I don't know. If you hear this, you'll know how to. You'll find a way to make it seem like you pay attention to any of it in some way that makes it seem real. I don't know. The bots are annoying because like they always start with just a hi, right? You gotta. I'm gonna be like, oh, what's up, chat? Right? Is that real chatter? Is that fake chatter? Normally, a real person will respond, right? But a fake person, like a bot, just is waiting for you to say their username, or to answer their question in a very normal way. Like, hi, how are you? And if you say good, then it responds, oh, good. How's your stream going? All right, that's not. And then they know it always is, oh, I mean, a Discord, or you can, it's a bot, right? Anyways, real chatter versus fake chatter. So, yeah. All right, probability of it being real chatter, right? What are the odds? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. Probability is measurable, possibility is sort of not, right? Sort of like possible. If it's possible, there's a probability for it, right? You can do math for it, but that's only if it's possible, right? You can't know that until you know you can't know probability until you know possibility. The possibility is sort of just you kind of know it, and then you can do your tests. So now I need to look up. On here actually, I could probably do it a bit on stream. How's that sound to the people that watch? Thank you for watching. How's it sound that I show you this stuff on the screen instead of staring at my phone while I hold a key and walk forward, waiting to die, and restarting and trying my luck again? What are the probability I'll make it to the boss? I haven't even made it there yet. I think my clock, because the timer keeps going down, I take it the clock's that runs. There. You're dead. All right. So I'm gonna go to the crit up page on the wiki, which will bring me over here. And hopefully possibly I can find my way to more info this way. Now that I'm on the actual wiki, I was hoping I could find a link to critical hit probability because it raises it by a percentage, right? So you get an up percentage of 10, right? It's pretty standard, pretty standard crit chance up. So it's only up, it's up by 10%, right now. What is your base crit chance? I would want to know. MinuteQuest. I'm gonna go to the main page. I'm gonna go to calculations. There we go. They move things around. They have moved things around, and I also mostly looked at this on my phone. Damage calculation. Oh, great. Still not 100% sure. Look at that. All right. The tech of your. I guess that means the type of your attack. Oh yeah, because it's got. Bash, right? I think. Type normal, fire, but then there's like status on there too. All right, and then weak to elemental, it's boosted by 1.5. Okay, that's good to know. On attack is if the critical hit, if you critical hit, attack is boosted by times 2. It's a flat times 2. All right, what? Appear that you have a minimum chance of some base percent. Yeah, possibility of passive if you begin to affect critical hit rate directly by luck. Got it. Speculation. We got speculations on the math. Luck divided or luck if crit rate is interesting. I don't know how they'd find. I wonder how they're finding out this math. More info here, but that takes me to a Reddit. I don't want to open up Reddit right now. But later. I'll look into that. I'll look into that in a bit. Let's see. Monster. So pretty low got it. Chance. Or so y equals x. Y equals crit chance, x equals luck. Okay, so yeah. That's a really bad chance to hit a critical on a power run, right? That's so y would equal luck of 1, so it'd be 1 divided by. Hold on, I can actually do the math. I'll do the math. I'll do the math on Monday. I'll do it here. I'll do it on Monday. The people that are here. The people that are here. You get to say it twice. I'm gonna type it into a calculator and do it right because I want to do it right. Let me see calculator. Let's see. So, 1 divided by 1. Well, in a parentheses, 1 divided by 1 plus. So I have a 1 in 15,001 chance. So that out of every, so my normal critical, if I'm doing this right, if I'm just looking at it, basically because it's just a 1, right? Of course, it's just a 1, right? So out of 15,001 hits, I have a chance to get a critical. That's how the critical works on a base. Obviously, because my luck's going up, it's going to get better. And I also have that 10% increase. For a chance, but wow, that's such a low percentage. That's like a plus on just such a low percentage to begin with. Obviously, once my luck hits 10,000, I guess we'll start seeing better crits. 5,000, I'll start seeing better crits. I guess I'll be able to know because I'll be seeing damage double. At the very least, I'll see damage double what my max over what my max damage is. Right. Right now, anything over 530 basically is probably going to be, and even some of those could be probably normal. I don't know if it shows a thing when you get a crit. I don't know if it shows a thing on the screen when it's a crit. I feel like it just ups the. I feel the damage is just bigger. I don't think it actually. See, that was a crit. Yeah, so that was no. Yeah, because I was all right. Somehow paying attention. I'm looking at the screen and I'm making it. I just have to look at the game. No, I looked away for 10 seconds. All right, sorry. All right, back playing MinuteQuest. I didn't go very far. I just had to answer a text. Um, yeah, I was at 1.5. At 1.5, I'll make it. I'll make it. I'll make it. I could kill the boss. I think my probability to kill the boss is it's possible. But what's my probability? My probability of changing changes so often, right? Because I can't. Well, one, I haven't even gotten there to see how much damage the boss does, what the speed of the boss is. I guess I could know that if I looked up the stats because it's the same as every other time I go there. Um, Getting paralyzed would be really useful. Chance and paralyze, so at least I get like a, you know, let me look at that. I'm gonna look that up real quick. This is how this works. This is how I learned that this was possibly possible. So someone, the soul catcher, soul catcher on Reddit, user soul catcher. If you're out there, thank you. I guess it's soul CT. You took the A. You took the. It's still soul. You know who you are. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Spreadsheet's great, and thank you to the person that made the calculator. I guess it's not. I just have the name of the. It only shows the name of the thing there. So the username for the Reddit for the spreadsheet. All right. Chance. I need chance. Oh, I need chance for this to work. And then, well, I guess I could. I'm not going to get that anytime soon, though. That's the thing. And then paralysis. That'd be something. The dice, the ballet, and icicle. Not pretty far out. That's pretty far out. Though it's possible. Light dice, Taoist, and cannabis. Not bad, not bad. I think that's the best. That's probably the best set. This is the same. Depends on which. That's got more armor, probably. Oh, that's a better pet, though. I guess it depends. Depends on how I'm feeling. Yeah. All right. All right. Well, let me see. Hold on. Here. Let me just swap that out for let's say jammy, just for flat damage. Just make my power. There's one build for it. Consistent though. That'd be very consistent. Probably how I beat the boss. Possibly how I did it the first time. That looks familiar. I've seen this. This pokey and the ones in the. I think it's a different set. I thought that you assume something similar to this that also gives paralyzed, but I don't think it gives the jammy. I think it's paralyzed and acrobat. Oh no, way off. Ballet maybe. Yeah, this one was. All right, whatever. That's for that'll be useful for speed because acrobat makes my speed my power. It's like jammy but for speed. Hold on, let me die and then bring up the ones I actually want on screen. Chance. And bright guts. Probably what I'll end up going for next. Yeah, that's it. That's not the Phoenix is 8.6. So I could get that sooner though with a treasure room or something for sure. That's fine. All right, off we go. Off I go. We, you're watching. You can go off and play MinuteQuest. You can join me on your own quest. Let me bring the other menu back up. It looks better on screen. Kind of the other set of info. The big list of things just makes more sense. Yeah, yeah. Chance. All right, back to the game. Oh, it goes away when I click off. All right, off I go. Two. Shout out NadPod. If you like D&D podcast, I do listen to that one myself. I feel like as I'm speaking, they're currently doing their run through of Strahd, and I don't know anything about D&D, so I can't tell you if it's how much what they're editing and not doing. I think it's fun, but I do find myself when because I initially started listening to it when I was behind, so I had like a bunch to binge, and I was able to keep I feel like I understood what was happening a bit better because I was just going through it week by week, or I wasn't waiting all week and forgetting what happened, uh, and just I get zone out more when I know like there's not another one happening. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to re-listen to them. They're always entertaining. That was a good laugh. But yeah, that's a good one. So, all right, I can do it. Doing the math on probability for this would be like trying to figure out probability of each, uh, right? Because I guess I have the probability of getting any of the numbers between 1 and 554, right? I have a 1 in 554 chance. That's my probability, right? Probability 1 in 1 out of, I guess it's my odds. My odds are 1 out of 551 to get any of those. But then I have my crit chance, which is whatever fucking crazy percentage it was. That's crazy on what the fucking 1 out of every like 15,000 and 1 attacks. That's insane. Okay, here I am at the boss. I have a rise up. No, wow. No fucking they. I guess I'm not very lucky on this build. God damn. I didn't get a single rise up yet. It's the only one that's useful on this one. I am going to stop at a minute 80, or 180 minutes. That's 60-minute game time. That's what I'll end this one off. Because that's what's been consistent on that, and I'm gonna try and keep at least one of them to my initial goal, which was 60-minute playtime. They got 2 slimes because my pet chance isn't that high. I'm getting pets now. My pet chance is going up. My pet probability. My probability to pick up a pet increases. I should go check which ones I have. I might have better stuff at this point. Let's see, pet. Let's just start from the front because I picked up a bunch. All right. Slime. What do we got? Recovery. Useless. What am I starting with? What do I got? None. Slime. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Okay. That's my best set so far. I think. I'll save that separate because it's different from the XP. I think moving faster might be better. Oh man. Closer. Polar bear? You jelly? Polar bear, you jelly? Is the polar bear jealous of the jellyfish? for being picked as a pet. When it's in the end, I'm gonna go with the bear just to. I'm gonna see how much. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm skipping along, dashing along. Oh wow, yeah, let's make some progress. Moving quick. Not quick enough. They're still faster than me. My hit rate's good though. I can still get hits. I get hits. It's just I'm not quick myself. Devil Look was out there. I can't remember how far out it was to get Devil Look when I needed. I should check because if I have like a treasure or a pet, I might want to like farm for it since my treasure up's gonna be so high. Why it does? I had the windows overlap, so I have to make sure I click the right one. Like I have to go down to Chrome and like there's an overlapped on the thing. I can't click the other one because they can't. I can't have them in the same tab, right? They have to be out their own window for this to work. Fucking, I have two separate shortcuts for them on my home screen on my desktop, right? And when I open them, it auto puts them into the same tab. I gotta move one to a new window. Fucking, they're separate shortcuts. Open is two separate windows. All right, that's my complaint again. I think I complained about it before. I'm gonna complain again probably. All right, Devil Luck. It might be better to look at the other side of info, honestly, just to see if there's pets that I would want. And show me just instead of doing this big list like that, and just show me a list of items and armor. Go check that one actually. Sometimes it's better. I forget that this one might be more useful at times. Devil Luck. Luck increases evasion. Let me click it. There we go. Open up the link. I'm running game time enough. Actually, if I'm gonna be in the menus, just make sure I'm dead first, and then just do it when I'm waiting at the castle. I'm not running the clock. Because I'm running the clock. It's not good. I don't want to. All right, let's see. Pets. So if I see a black cat, a balloon, grimy, so later on. But Thief's early. Thief's an early thing to get. That's 4.4, 4.5. So like some of the getting the black cat's gonna be good. I know that was useful for the one of them anyways, right? I think it's the black cat and the sword. Yeah, the swords. Unai, that's a good one. All right. What a shotgun and a flying squirrel. All right. Yeah, I can leave that screen up. That's fine. I'll feel like backing out it. I want to dash my way. I want to dash my way to the boss. You do make distance with this. It's crazy. My XP's got it. I wonder if it's better this way. It doesn't look. I wasn't looking at my per minute XP, but it's got to be better. Like I don't know, 10% or is it 20% versus just moving like twice as fast almost. It seems. It doesn't actually up my movement. It doesn't say like my movement's up. That's just kind of interesting. It's gonna be interesting if you had like treasure room. All right, something today. Oh, they're tough. They're tough. They're boss level. They're boss level. I'm stuck at the boss room. All right, here we go. Our probability of success. Oh, I need this. If I get the Phoenix, oh fuck, the Phoenix is good. I get the Phoenix. I can get another set early. Oh fuck, I need that. Get lucky. Yeah. Luck's going up. Probability of success. Probability of success is possible. It's a probability of success. It's possible. Success is possible. I don't know the probability. Because like right, I guess it's probable. Well, low probability. I hit one every time. I do one day. Like that's a low probability. I do 7 damage. I guess it's the same probability as I do any other amount, right? You get that. I gotta get more hits in before it. Damn. This is when I really like the treasure rooms are fun because they're quick like this, and you can really like I feel like the levels when you're playing at normal a bit more, also, even like on a more normal save. Damn. No Rise Up. It's really bugging me. Rise Up would be crazy right now. Use a Rise Up to fight a Phoenix? Now that's. There we go. Right? Yeah, the actual Phoenix doesn't show up until like 16 something. I think. Could be wrong. I gotta look at that. I had one of them still up. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna end up getting it anyways. I'm not stop. Well, I guess I'd stop if I don't do it by. Which one was it? Was it Guts and Chance? Which is a good build. It's a good. Oh, Bide would be good too because it basically gives me like another, almost like another crit, in a way. If I do enough damage, half only. That's not bad either. Guts G. Yeah, 8.6, and then the other one's just 4.5, right? So that'll. I mean, if I get this now, I'll be able to get that twice as fast, basically. Oh, there we go. I gotta remember to click back into OBS so it brings up the chat. All right, I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. This is crazy because like you really come to like when it's like, oh, these take a few hits, and not just one hitting them, not one shotting these guys, no matter what. My damage just is not. Yes, I got the Phoenix. There we go. All right, fucking luck build. I'm telling you. Luck build. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what it does for me now. How far out that? Look, see, right past the other treasure room. Nothing right now. Let me see if I did any treasure that I'm just aware of. So you can technically get. No, I bought those, didn't I? Pretty sure I bought those unnecessarily. All right. Time to kill another. Now it's time to kill another boss. That's what it's time to kill two bosses in one stream. I got time. Oh, see, another pet. I don't think it's useful, but good to have it, right? Good to compare. Good to do my own testing of skills to see if things are. There are again. There's a few skills missing from the calculator, and then some of them don't have links to info on the post, all the wikis and stuff. This isn't. Again, remember the calculations are speculations. Some of those calculations are speculations. It'd be nice to know what they are. I'm sure the game developer out there probably knows the math they use to make their own game. Probably could. I don't know. Maybe getting the source code. I don't know how you get into the source code of a APK. I don't know how that works. It'd be kind of interesting to know. I'm sure you can get all the info that way. Probably way better than they do like a data mining thing. I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just find it in the game and play it. So I like playing the game. But I've thought of that. It's not like I haven't thought about trying to figure out making my own 64-bit version of this game and like cracking it or I don't know. I don't know anything about any of that. I just feel like it's got to be possible. It must be in some way. It must be in some way possible to do something. What is the probability that this can be revised as a game? It's possible. Is it probable? I'd like to know. What's the probability? I want to make it to the boss. I'm gonna make it to the boss. I'm gonna hit the boss. I'm gonna hit the boss. I'm gonna hit the boss. You have to be like ready to tap really fast when you get to it, because if you're not quite ready, sometimes they'll get to you before you can get multiple hits in. But you can't let go and start tapping too fast before you get there, because then that was they just faster than me. Still, all right, I made it. I'm doing it. So my gold's crazy though. Look at that. 3 gold, right? Like, start up front. Up front, it gets crazy. Like, I just do like. All right, I was trying to see how well I could do it just holding the button. I gotta if I could. Oh man, 4 point. I'm not gonna make it to 4.5 today. I don't think, unless I can power through this boss or the next one. Totally, definitely a possibility. I feel like the first boss is tougher than the second. I feel like the balance is like you could beat the first boss, and the second boss is kind of like right there. You could kind of normally just go beat it. Third boss, on the other hand, is the question. But I don't need to beat the third boss to get to the item I need. I do not. I do not. They make the 4.6. I'm pretty sure 4.5, 4.6. One of those. I think it's 4.5. Would make more sense because it's by threes. So it's 15 stages out, I guess, or something like that. Or wait, what? No, I don't know. I started doing math and it happened. But I'm always doing math. It didn't happen. Not like good math either. Never like use, right? It didn't need to happen. It was just a waste of, right? Just like, oh, numbers got added up. Great. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna see cannabis. I'll see cannabis today. Smoke some cannabis. Goddamn. I guess I did on the intelligence right. Really, I smoked some cannabis for sure, right? You come in with the fire rod. I just lit that stuff on fire. Oh yeah. That's the wizard right there. You know what I mean? That's the wizard. You know. The wizard, the mage, the magi, the arcane, the studied, the researcher, the learner. I don't know what the analytical. There's the smartest of the bunch. The only one that's picked up a book. 4 Eyes. The Oracle. You do get that. There's like a set where you get like Diviner, either a crystal ball or holy water or something. That one's always fun. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. Get a crystal ball for a minute. I don't know. I don't think it's the end game one, but I don't know. I do think it'd be fun to do more thematic builds in the game as well. Be very role play about it in a way, where you're like, you start out as a mage and you have your dagger, pick your fire rod, and then you go out and you find your mage robes, and then eventually you get some nicer robes, or you find your magic robes and you get your mage robes and you get your nicer robes. You find your diviner and you go, I don't know. It's just fun. It's just fun. That's fun. There's so many possibilities. You could really play like a real RPG type character where you really limit yourself on your items based on your character's sort of background that you give it. You could be a real brute where you only use a sword and the heaviest set of armor you can find, right? The biggest sword and the heaviest set of armor, and that's you put your power. You got 2 power, 2 vitality, 1 speed, and luck and what do you need luck and intelligence for? Pure strength and vitality, right? A little bit of speed just to keep you moving. You need to you need your endurance up a little, but like, God, right? Like, there's fun ways to move things, and you can always like shift stuff around later on. You get an item and you're like, all right, I think it's like up in luck when I find this item, just because you want to use it or something, right? Because you get it later on. I don't know. It's 2 million ways to do it. There are 1,800,000 something combinations in this game in terms of your actual like combinations, not actual like skill, like some of them are pretty similar, but technical actual items that can be swapped out. The combination wise, you do the combination formula, all the numbers. It's like a million one. It's like 1,800,000. It's crazy. It says it somewhere on the wiki. I can't make it back to the boss. I gotta start. I gotta start fighting again when I get. I gotta pay attention so I can actually start fighting when I get there. I got a half hour. All right, yeah, I gotta start paying attention when I start getting to there. I'm gonna just play a bit more focused until I do. I'm gonna start letting go and get 2 attacks, try and go for 2 attacks no matter what. Because then if I know I only, if I see that I need 2 attacks, I can keep going, right? But it's like, I got a preloaded attack. I can't just be ready to keep walking. Be ready to hit the button again real quick. On a phone, it's a little, you can tap multiple spots on the screen at once. And I only got the 1 button set up, but it seems to be about as fast. Damn. Right, like I could do up to like 1,200 damage with a crit, but I need at least 5,000. I think it said like what, it's like 5,000, and your percentage goes up a decent bit on your luck or crit chance. I don't fully understand that math. I'm not gonna say I fully understand what they were saying there. Once your luck reaches a certain percentage, your crit chance sort of starts increasing with that, but at a certain point, it's the same. It's just gonna be flat until you get there, until you hit that point, until your luck passes a certain point, and that point seems to be about 5,000. I got a while, so maybe 5,000 is a good spot to keep your luck for your crit chance, but I could be wrong because people seem to only want to put it at like 1,000. And I feel like that still ups your crit chance a little. I'm definitely getting more crits here than I would on, yeah, though for sure. Like some of them I can't tell if they're crits. I can't know if it's a crit unless it's actually over my max damage. Even though it could be, right? I could crit on a 1 and get a 2, and I wouldn't know I got a crit. Okay. Right? Those could have all been crits. So who knows, right? Well, except for the 5, but it's not an odd number. Go, keeping it going. Should have been ready to fight. Come on, I gotta see the boss, right? I thought I had a higher probability. I thought my probability was higher that I'd get to the boss today. I did. The treasure room was nice. Beating a treasure room is good. It showed up. I feel like it showed up early. I guess the time limit sort of, or the 60-minute clock, the 40 to 80-minute clock, however it works. I think when you beat it, it resets sooner. So if I beat it, if it shows up and I beat it before 60 minutes, it might show up, sooner in a way. So it's not gonna like always land within. I might end up getting I could get 2 per stream, right? I could get 1 right at the start and right at the end. I mean, that's not going to happen today because I'm not going to go that long on the stream. I did my Minecraft last night, went over on disk space. I went over on file size, and I just fucking, what annoys me is that I went through and deleted everything, and moved everything over to a different laptop, and file sorted everything, but I just fucking forgot to check the recycle bin. because it normally when I'm deleting the videos, they're like, oh, these are too big, and it just deletes all of them at once, right? It just doesn't even bother to put it in the recycling bin. It just deletes it, which is what I honestly find for the big. I'll double checking everything, making sure I didn't fucking delete the video that I need, right? So I'm like, all right, this can go. It's fine. I can delete this. But then I do my fucking Minecraft stream, and I just go to check it, and I about to end it, and I look over, it says it goes over. I'm like, what? There's no way. There's no way that's out of space. And I checked, of course, checked my recycling bin. It's still got two previous videos for the day sitting in there. Just fucking taking up space, even though I thought I deleted them. It's fucking great. It's like, oh, fantastic. Thanks. They're just so used to, like, normally it's nice. Normally, every once in a while, you're like, oh, fuck, I need to grab that file for the recycling. That's, damn, I'm glad I didn't toss that fully. I'm glad that's not fully gone. That's occasionally, that's nice. It was just kind of frustrating. I was like, damn, really? I didn't. It's just weird because it normally does prompt me like delete. Do you want to just delete them all permanently? Because I'm normally deleting like the 2 videos. I don't know. I think as I'm trying to stay more consistent. So I'm doing one at a time, so that it's like, oh, it's not a bunch of, it's one video, so it's not a big file. It's not a big gigabyte size. It's like, oh, we'll just put it in a recycling bin. I just gotta remember to check that before I start Minecraft. And I might try and mess with my display settings. I got that new display cable. I got a DisplayPort cable. I don't know why it didn't work. It like totally freaked out my audio settings on Windows. It was the capture card was not putting audio through. And I, according to Windows, somehow my sound settings are a personalization setting because I haven't activated Windows 11 and I don't have any intent to give Microsoft my money. So I don't know how my sound settings are a personalization option. Those are my sound settings. Those are not personalized. That is my device is being plugged in. I should be able to tell. No, you're fucking stupid. I'm pretty sure I get around it with like my sound mixer, but I think the settings are just broken. Not my sound mixer settings. I think you can go in and like change sound mixer property settings. It's just the actual like regular Windows settings menu is grayed out because it thinks you need to activate Windows to edit your sound, to choose which device to output your sound to on the computer I paid for. Fuck you. You're fucking $100 for Windows, you $1 billion company. This shit should be free. That shit should be so fucking free. The fucking, like, goddamn. They don't need my money. They don't need it. They actively are doing evil things with the money they get, so they don't need my money. They don't need it. Like I had the AI Copilot thing popped up on my laptop again. I unpinned it, but it fucking showed up again. And then I accidentally clicked it the other day. The whole fucking laptop froze up for a minute because it's fucking stupid and it shouldn't exist. That's like the fucking AI bot that popped into my chat last night. This your first stream? Motherfucker, read the title. You AI bot can't even read the fucking title. What are you doing? It says the number of streams. Is this the first stream? You fucking stop. Your computer, your AI sucks. It sucks. It's not intelligent. It's artificial stupidity. You fucking dumb fuck. What are you doing? Stop wasting energy. Stop wasting time making these things. They're useless. Fucking goddamn. Just such a waste. Such a waste of energy. It's just unnecessary. Like nothing good could come from it, right? Like in like the generative sense, right? I'm sure AI could be used like on a, and it's even then it's not really. I don't like that word AI because AI is. I don't know. I feel like it fucking ruins the whole concept of what it all is really. Like a true like computational processing getting better. That's what's more interesting. Not a bunch of information that's just put into a pool and it can just grab from it, but poorly. And the information's often wrong, and they can just fill it with information they want. Be like, oh, it's right, but it's wrong. Right, right. Um, I don't know. Just, okay. The only AI I like are these guys right here attacking me. That's good AI. Good mob. Good hostile mobs. Uh, right? Because at the end of the day, it's only what you tell it, right? It's still a computer, right? It's only what you give it. It's only the information you give it. Just like, I don't know. Right, I'm gonna focus on the game. AI sucks, but I gotta focus on the game. Suck getting spam callers. See, AI sucks getting fucking spam called as we speak, as I speak, as I speak. Get a spam caller. All right, I can do it. 20 minutes. I'll make it to the boss. I'm gonna kill the boss. I'm gonna make it there, and I'm gonna kill the boss. 20 minutes. I'm getting my crit chance. My crit chance must be decent because I'm doing well over. Some of those are getting pretty high up there, pretty often. Getting a few crits on the boss will be good. I wonder if I'll need luck like 1,000 to beat them. I might need luck 1,000 to beat them. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I can do it before. I do. The XP is good with the stash. I think the dash is better than the XP up for sure. I wonder if there's a better set of armor that gives me something else to crit. I wonder if because I didn't check the pet combo. I think the dash only works with this though. If I'm not mistaken. I didn't try swapping it. Pretty sure it works with this. All right. It might not need to. Might not need to right away. Let me just keep going. We'll keep going. All right, here we go. All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Fuck, there's 4 rooms. All right. Let me check my armor real quick. Yeah, you don't get dash unless you have the. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. I didn't. I didn't bother. Well, I didn't check my other. All right, hold on. Let's check my other armors before I run the clock more. Um, Let me just go through all of them. Hold on. Armor. There we go. I don't think anything's gonna give me anything that I'm not expecting, but I don't know. I'm at the boss. I kind of want to know if there's something I'm missing. Because I almost wonder if having my speed up just a bit would be nice, just for now, like early on. That slight percentage chance. I just don't know if it matters really, like truly. That little bit of percentage is really gonna do anything for me. All right, different armor. Nothing was really saying I'm the best. I'm 20. That's not bad. All right. That's my highest speed set, so I want to save that at the very least. Um, so far, that's my highest speed set. I'm pretty sure. Besides, well, dash is the fastest, right? You know what I mean? But like speed, my actual speed percentage. Um, all right, there was nothing more there. All right, let's see. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, all right, all right. Speed 30. That could be good. That could be good. It might be better against the boss in the end. In the end, a little bit of speed. All right, I'm gonna check the other pets just in case. No, I just got that one. So probably, it's probably the best, right? Dash still might be better. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that for a bit. I think. Oh, yeah, getting this more past the mix. All right. And magic robe. I don't think there's gonna be. I don't know why I bothered going through all the. I know I could have bought more armor. I could. There's definitely so much more armor I could buy to test out other. I could sit here and do this and fill out a spreadsheet and try and. Wait, that's not what I'm doing. Armor, weapon. No, no. The weapon's got to stay the same. The weapon's got to stay the same. Weapon's got to stay the same. Armor, dragon. What is that pet? The polar bear? Oh, I never actually looked at it. That's insane looking. Um, Anything good here? I think I've already gone through this one super slow. I can't click anything right with this fucking cursor. I just fucking feel insane. Wow, not even the speed up on that one. Guess I'm slow in that dragon armor. Just not meant for it. Oh, that's cool though. All right, yeah. I'm just gonna have to try the randomized. I'm gonna give the speed run shot. Yeah, or whatever. Not speed run. The speed. I'm a little slower, but my speed's up. Might have a better shot actually by fighting. To survivability might be up a bit. Yo, what's up, Marty? How's it going? Probably got another 18 minutes on this one. How are you? Doing the luck today. I don't know if you probably saw that's in the title. What are you talking about? Oh, that's good though. That's always stuff. I don't know, stuff to do. Not bad, not bad. I'm good. Got I did defeated a treasure room. Got a good pet early on that will be useful for the build. So I got it much earlier than I would if I had to just get it where it normally shows up. Overall good. That's good. You're doing good. Hope Christmas was. I know it sounds like you were pretty busy. You said you're busy now, so it seems like Christmas was busy, but that's normally a good thing. Family and all. Um, Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to beat this first boss still. I'm really struggling. And that treasure room wasn't too bad, but this boss I can't make it there is my main issue. I'm trying a different build. I had dash. I'll switch to dash to show you because I don't think you've seen that one. I don't know if you've got that one yet unlocked on yours, and you probably haven't had much time to play. Uh, yeah, see, I don't know. I feel like the speed was almost more nice. Like just dashing was more useful in the end. But the amount of speed I'm getting isn't enough. I'd almost rather just get there faster and have more attempts. See, get there faster and have more attempts. That the hairs are so fast. They really do still get me. The hell hair. The hell hair. I should get a. I should get a. I should bring a hell hair. I should bring a hair into the nether and put it somewhere. Maybe I'll bring a pet hair and put it into the. I don't know how you can. Can you move them around? Do they follow you? They follow carrots, right? I could probably bring one. Name one. Bring it into the nether. Put it by the place spawner or something. All right, pet giraffe, pet giraffe. I don't know if it's useful, but have it, have it. Damn, I really right towards the end there. All right. Because you get this little like jump when you take your first step, so you have to like let go right before you get to there, and then do that little jump to get there. It like gives you that like extra attack, right? It gives you that first. I don't. It's not like guaranteed, right? But I feel like it's a little helpful sometimes to like. Yeah, and I can start my spam of the button a bit better. All right, there you go. Then a bit more consistency at getting this far at least. It's fun to get the harpy. That's what I need on power. Oh, damn. Right there is the boss, like boss room. I just can't. It's just too fast for me. I gotta my luck up so I get my damage to just be that high. Hope I do it. But damn, oh man, that crit was crazy. I feel like I did a crit that was crazy there. It wasn't definitely just like 1,000 something. But I know I was doing like crazy damage yesterday. That was the intelligence run does some damage. Yeah. 13 minutes left. 13 minutes left. Let's see if I can do it. See if I can do it. 13 minutes. Can I do it today? I'd definitely be doing good crit chance now. Some of those are well over. Yeah, see? Oh, yeah, crit. Oh, yeah, my crit chance has got to be good after. Over 500, the crit chance has got to go up at these. I wonder if they're off by 0 on their numbers. It just could be feel nice, right? I might just be getting enough, right? I don't know how this works. It's not like I'm getting a crit every time. I don't know how they're not, I don't know where they even start their calculations from. You have to basically start. What do you do to start? I don't know. Attacking and just see how many times it takes to get a crit on a non-leveled character, and compare it to a maxed out leveled luck or something. I don't know, or 1,000 luck. Yeah, I'm losing focus. I just can't do it. Nah, it's probability. I guess probability is pretty low. Probability is pretty low today. I did. Fuck. Is it really too big of a title? I didn't even check. Is probability really too big of a word? Or did I just forget to take out part of the... Damn, really? Oh no, that's the other thing. Alright, never mind. I was looking at the live notification that has the channel name in it. It says live. I was like, wait, I went over on characters on my 100 characters or less thing. Fuck. It just annoys me. Just trying to keep things organized and keep I know sometimes I title a thing before the stream and then it's not what I end up doing, but that's fine. I don't really talk about why I titled it, so it's fine. Normally I can find a way to make my way back to the title. In some form or another. Play MinuteQuest thinking about Minecraft. What's happening right now? Wither, break, obsidian. Yes, they can. Wow, that's what I expected. I never, That's crazy that they were like, yeah, no, the Wither can break obsidian. That's crazy. I'm okay with it. I just never thought about it. I always figured it was the case. I've only fought the Wither twice. 8 minutes. Got 8 minutes on the clock. I've only fought the Wither twice. The first time was out in the open, and then the other time I did the bedrock cheese on bedrock, where you stick it underground in the weird whatever coordinates. I don't know if it's still I don't know if it still works. I still have those. My one's still the same. So unless I don't know how that works. So maybe I'll try again. But it's kind of right there in the center of my world. A bit closer than I'd want it to everything else, honestly. It's underground everything, but it's still, if it gets out, it's a problem. It's a real problem if it gets out. So I might do it somewhere else. I know I want to fight it. I want to do it soon-ish. I want to have another beacon by 64. By 64 of Minecraft, I'll make sure I have another beacon. possibly have 4. I could go for multiple beacons. I kind of want to do a beacon at every outside base. I know I want to do. I was talking about doing more stuff around the home base, which is still the plan. That's not changing. I have the 2 spider spawners I found, the jungle temple I want to build in, and then the no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, thanks. See ya. Yeah, no, thanks for stopping by, Marty. It's always great. I know you said you're busy with Christmas, so totally get it. But thank you. I really appreciate it. What are we doing? Are we doing this again next week? Power set up on Monday. Get a little break. I don't know what I'm doing. I might take a bit of a break tomorrow. Drum strings might be later. No MinuteQuest. Maybe I'll take a break from Minecraft. Maybe I'll really want to play Minecraft. All depends on the day. Let's see when I get there. If I'm still thinking about Minecraft builds, I'll probably still jump into Minecraft. I know I gotta start getting ready. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for other games. I do want to do other games. I don't know. Only so much time in a day. I don't know. I just feel I like having a consistent, at least Minecraft consistent. I've talked about me dropping it down to 2 hours or 3 hours, cubing it at 3 hours instead of squaring it at 4. Although squaring it with 2 would make more sense, right? In a way, square it at 2, cube it at 3. I don't know. Round it out at 5. Fucking out. Yeah, I don't know what 4 would be. 4 is also square, but 2 is squared, right? So that's why I was like 2 squared at 2, squared at 4, cube it at 3, round it at 5. I don't know. Up at 6. Stream to 7, maybe it'll work well. I'll be lucky. I don't know. It's just whatever. Quick one. Do a quick one. Quick 1 hour. Quick 1 hour. I'll get around to figuring that out. Because I want to do Skyrim and I want to do Borderlands 2. Because those are some of my favorite games. And I want to do Dishonored as well. But I can't decide how I want to totally do them. Because some of those games have ends when like Minecraft and MinuteQuest. Eventually MinuteQuest has an end, but it's going to take a while. And there's other challenges I want to do. But Borderlands 2, I don't think I want to do more than just the 1 challenge run. I guess I could if I finish it and decide to do it again as Krieg without weapons, but I don't know if I'm going to want to in any way. I kind of just want to run through it at 0 and do my 0 guns run that I had set out to do initially. And just do it right. Actually do it. Live on Twitch. This would be fun. And then I want to do the Skyrim stuff. And I keep thinking I'm doing One Lives or Skyrim because I was going to start over, but I might check my PS4 save. I might check and see if that build's still there. Because if it's still there, I'll just continue that one until I die. And then I'll do true, like, right? Because I probably died at least once during that. I didn't watch it back. Man, I really can't. Okay, I'll pay a little more attention. I'm talking. Immediately dies. I don't know if it matters. It's all luck, right? Eventually, I could just hold down, and eventually, I'd be doing enough damage to basically just one hit the boss, right? Eventually, I could just get enough damage where I'll one hit the boss, similar to the power run. Right? You could play this one could be very casual, where you just let the luck take you where it takes you. And you get all the pets too. You just get so many pets, so much gold. Like that gold's crazy. Alright, it seems like around now is when I need to start. Because if I only do like 100 damage to some of them, I really do get messed up. Which is that's the thing. It's still pretty probable. I do somewhere between, there's 100 and 200. That's like 100%. I don't know, 100 out of 6. I don't know, percentage. And I have to figure out how I'd want to start doing percentage to say it every time. To divide the thing by 100, right? So it's like 100 out of 681 to get between 1 and 100. And that's just out of it. And then you have to do the percentage, make that divide everything by 100 and times the fucking, yeah, I sort of start to see it in my head what I need to do, and I give up because I don't need to do it. It's unnecessary. Like, oh yeah, I don't need to be doing the math right now. I can just play the game and it'll just add up for me. It'll happen eventually. I know it's possible. I don't remember what my time was on this one. It was definitely over 10,000 minutes. I want to say. Because once you start AFK, those minutes go up. And still got to figure out how I'm gonna record and save all those. I might swap to grabbing those off Twitch because they're lower quality, and I don't think the file size will be smaller. Just for the sake of, I don't know. I thought that maybe if I ever catch up on all the Twitch VODs, get them all to YouTube, maybe I took the Twitch up directly to the YouTube. But I want to get caught up first, and I don't know how that's ever going to happen unless I take a break from making the streams themselves. Because I should have, not doing it as I did it was a problem, but I didn't have everything set up. So it's just how it goes. I got 1 minute. What's the probability I beat the boss in 1 minute? On this run, what's the possibility? Because I die, and that thing's probably gonna reset to going to be over a minute by the time I die. I guess I could get another run in. If I die soon, maybe I could get another run in. But I think I'd rather just go. I'd rather just go for it here instead of dying and having to start over. My XP would be higher at the end, right? I think I'd have more XP on that final attempt. Alright, cool. At least I'll make it to the boss here. Or make it to the boss area on the final run. It's satisfying, at least. No fucking. Alright, that's what I thought. No fucking way. No fucking way I was gonna make it. Alright, everybody. The probability was not high enough. That's the answer. The probability was not high enough that I'd succeed. Thank you to those that watched. This has been. Right, it's definitely over, right? Yeah. Alright, this has been MinuteQuest 15. One said only, the quest for luck. Number 3, probability. Live stream number 77. Thank you for those that watched. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Marty, for stopping by. I know you said you were busy. Again, thank you to everybody else that checks this out. I know it'll make it to the VOD. I know the camera's all messed up. You really see, it's just like my hands. All right. Thank you to those that watch. I really appreciate it. So I'll be continuing this challenge on Monday with Power, if you're catching the VOD. So no, these don't happen on the weekend. There's 5 of them. I figure it's easy to just have that consistency, and hopefully it'll keep things organized and I'll make steady progress on the project, because it's gonna be it is tedious, and I love the game, but it is tedious. And if I'm gonna do it, record it, and try and do the challenge, I gotta record the record. If I'm gonna do a record type thing, I gotta record the right. I don't know what I'm saying. Thank you for those that are watching. Thank you for those that made it this far, that listen, that watch. This has been MinuteQuest. This has been MinuteQuest 15. One stat only. The quest for luck number 3. Probability. Live stream number 77. Hope to see you on the next one. Thank you all. I really appreciate it. Goodbye.